Hello everyone, my name is David Atkins. I'm the chair of the Westwood Planning Board, and this year I'm running for re-election. My family and I moved to Westwood in 2005. My wife Jennifer and I and our 3 kids all go to Westwood schools, and 3 different schools this year, so it's been a little bit of a challenge there, but we're going to Hanlon, Thurston, and the high school. When I first moved to town, I wanted to get involved in the community. I wanted to do something good for the community. So there were a couple of projects I took on right away. One of those was at the time WestCat, which was Westwood Community Access Television. That has now become what you're watching here, Westwood Media Center. And in the early days, we had just some cameras and some recording equipment in a room. It has now become a whole much better operation now that we hired an executive director, Melinda Garfield, who has taken this to the other 99% of the effort. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. I was also involved in forming the Pedestrian and Bike Safety Committee. That's something that grew out of my own experience as a bike commuter. I used to ride my bike to work in Boston a lot, and I rode my bike all over Westwood. I wanted to promote walkability, and so we got together almost 10 years ago now, I think, and we asked the selectmen to form a committee to focus on pedestrian and bicycle safety. They were amenable to that, formed this committee, and I think that committee has, over the course of these years, been a great forum for people to raise issues about pedestrian and bicycle safety, and it's helped to contribute to a number of the projects that have been done in town to improve safety. I also was very involved with Cub Scouts. 2 of my 2 sons were in Cub Scouts, and I became the Cub Master, did the Pinewood Derby, and a lot of things like that. So 3 years ago, I decided to run for planning board, and I decided to emphasize 3 principles. The first of those principles was transparency and civic engagement. And transparency I think of as showing everyone how we make our decisions and making sure that all the information is available. So there's no secrets going on. It's you have what we have, and you can go to our agendas online, you can view the plans, all the materials. That's the transparency aspect of it. But we really need to work on the civic engagement aspect, which is to go beyond just saying, well, the material was out there, didn't you see it? The real issue is to identify what people are most concerned about and give them an opportunity to participate meaningfully. And so that's where civic engagement is something that I think by using social media, by kind of anticipating what's going to come up and trying to reach out to people, that's something that we can improve. The second thing that I emphasized was development enhancing the community. And that's so that as projects come to the planning board, we want to look for ways to improve walkability, to improve our town villages, and to give people a reason to want to go to the town centers. So there's an aspect of growth and development that is definitely beneficial to our communities, to our neighborhoods, and we want to promote that in a way that creates a better experience for everyone. The third element that I emphasized was safer walking and biking. The planning board itself doesn't directly affect that, but it's kind of a theme that runs through a lot of the work we do. And after the candidate forum, someone said it was a little ironic that I'm here with my arm in a sling because I broke my collarbone a couple of weeks ago on my bicycle. And I just wanted to make sure everyone knows it is not because of anything unsafe about Westwood. It's just me riding my bike too fast and hitting some loose gravel. But I am an active person, and I run, I bike, I run or biked on every road in Westwood. I have a perspective of hiking the trails in town that I think is part of the things that I really love about this town are the things that I've experienced outdoors. And so I think that adds to my perspective. 3 years ago, I had a little slogan. I said, with Dave Atkins on the planning board, you'll know what's coming. And I think that our work never ends on that front. It's probably too much to promise people that they're always going to know the thing that's coming next. But we can keep working, keep learning, and making things better so that when things do come up, we are responsive to the residents. And that's what I aim to do on planning board, and I hope that you will support me and vote for me again on April 30th. Thank you.